Dealing with codependency is not a one and done. I can testify to this. Just like the alcoholic has a daily reprieve and has to continually treat their addiction, right? Their alcoholism, the thinking behind the disease of alcoholism, as a codependent. It might be nice to think you could just learn these tools and be done. And that's not the way it works. We all make mistakes. I made a mistake this holiday. Even all the holidays I've done this, I made a mistake this year. And I did what boxers say, I led with the chin, right? I led with the chin. And which means you're out there, you're available for a punch. And it's because of my own expectations. I thought that my message of love was going to be well received and maybe not reciprocated, but received. And I really was feeling like I needed this person to know how much I love them and how much I'm in their corner and that I have their back, especially because I'm the parent in the situation. I didn't want them to feel alone or in the holiday, and I wanted to make sure they knew how much I love them. And I led with the chin, and I got hurt. And I didn't know I got hurt because I've been doing this a long time. I kind of swept it under the rug. I read the text, the response, and it was brutal. And I've had brutal texts before, but this one knocked me to the core. And I just thought, oh, well, I got to tell them that I love them and that I didn't expect much more. Click. And but the last couple days over this weekend, I have been not feeling like me. I hate to use the word depressed. I don't know what the word is. I don't want to say depressed because there's people that suffer from depression, and I was not that. I couldn't sleep, couldn't connect, people around, just wanted to be alone, bad dreams, just want to lay in bed, to be honest. Didn't want to, I guess that's kind of a sadness, a grief. Maybe it was grief. I think it was more grief than depression. I was feeling bad and just kind of kept shaking it off that, oh, it's the holidays and holidays are hard and stuff. And then this morning I woke up. I didn't want to get in the shower. I didn't want to do nothing, right? I stayed in bed way too long. And I realized, oh my God, I got my feelings hurt bad. And I set that up. I knew what was going to happen, and I did it anyway. My expectations were too high, right? I didn't even know I had expectations. That's the thing about it. I didn't know I had expectations of this other person. I didn't know I was looking for something in return, or lack of something. I really know better, and yet I did it with all good intentions. That's what I'm telling you. You have to be and I wasn't really taking care of myself before then. I was really busy trying to help these people get ready for their company. I was doing the flowers. I was cleaning their patio. I went over, they're elderly, and so I really wanted to help them make it really nice. And I was going. I missed some meetings. I wasn't going to bed on time. I wasn't drinking enough water. I wasn't all the things that I know. Wasn't walking. Everything got thrown off. And then I led with the chin and got my feelings hurt. Is it the other person's fault? No, it's not. There's some mental illness there. That is not their fault. Did I get my feelings hurt? Yes. And then I negated them. I just disregarded the fact. And I didn't tell anybody. I was just like, I'm tough. I'm a warrior and I'm going to be okay. But what happens is it comes out anyway. If you don't address this stuff, my feelings got hurt. And what part did I have to play in this? Well, I had expectations of someone else, and I know better, right? I shouldn't have done that. You don't go to a dry well for water, and it has nothing to do with not loving or them not. It's got nothing to do with love. It's got to do with taking care of myself. I had to admit it today. I called a really good friend in the program and said, "Hey, I need to tell you what happened," and they were like, "Well, what'd you expect?" Well, I expected, I guess I didn't know, but I expected a lot more. And I said, I'll be okay, because now I know what it is. But that dancing around all weekend trying to pretend like it didn't affect me was worse than actually saying, wow, that hurt, right? That's an ouchie. And I know better. Don't touch a hot stove. I kind of feel like I'm on the other side, which is why I'm talking about it. I couldn't talk about it during the time. I won't talk about it during the time because I have to get to the solution. And the solution is I need to go to some meetings. I need to drink some water. I need to go for a walk today. I'm going to go get some coffee. I'm going to reassure myself that this is about them, not about me. And this is an illness. Mental illness is mental illness. And move on from here. Learn this lesson that I have to quit expecting people to do what I think they should do or respond the way I want. And I shouldn't go to someone for love when they're not able to do that, right? I have a lot of other people in my life that need support, love, help, and that will suck it up like a sponge, right? They're there for me and they will give it back to me. And lesson learned. I'm gonna keep my eyes open this Christmas. Let's just, I do that. And I talk about it a lot. I don't talk about it a lot because I know something you don't know. This is what you should do. Because I know that it's hard. And this is what we need to do. And yet you will still stumble. And you will still fall. And that's okay. That's okay. We just keep going. We keep moving on this path. You're not alone. I got a whole bunch of other people that are in the same situation. Some are behind me and some are in front of me. And we're all moving in the same direction. Right? And that is recovery. I just wanted to share that and be transparent with you that this is a up and down situation. You may know everything there is to know about codependency. And you may know everything about alcoholism and addiction and mental illness, and you can still lead with your chin. All right? Keep your head down today. Look after yourself and stay in the moment. I love you.